Today we are making lettuce wraps. Now, I had made lettuce wraps on my channel about 3 years ago. It was one of my first videos, but this was before I went plant-based, so we had chicken in that. But today we are making it even better. It's gonna be a bit similar of a recipe, but it's gonna be a ton of amazing ingredients here to make a really amazing dish. So we are going to use 1 full onion, 3 sticks of celery, 4 carrots, medium-sized carrots, small carrots. We got some tofu, so this is extra firm, already pressed, so there was no water. If you do have an extra firm tofu with water, make sure you press it out with like paper towel, get it all out. We are using about 1/2 cup of peanut butter, maybe a bit more. We have about 1.5 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of ginger. If you're not a huge ginger fan, you can use less or remove it. Garlic, that was 3 cloves. We have a bunch of mushrooms. How much is that? That's gonna work out to be about 2 cups chopped. We're gonna use some chili paste. So this is like a sambal chili paste, garlic sauce, chili garlic sauce. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of that. About 1/2 cup of soy sauce, about 2 tablespoons of mirin. So add sugar. If you don't have mirin, you can use sugar or replacement. Rice vinegar, so that's gonna add nice acid. And some sesame oil. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of that. And we will start off with oil. I'm using grapeseed oil. It's pretty good for a high smoke point. Let's get started. We're going to turn this on. First time using the induction burner. Makes way more noise than I would expect, but that's okay. Okay, we're chopping up the tofu here. That's gonna be the first thing to fry. You can also crumble this, similar to this. That works too, but yeah, we're gonna try to actually chop it so we get some nice consistency. Okay, we got our tofu prepped. Let's turn this on and we'll add some oil. I'm at about 2 or 3 tablespoons there because I'm making pretty large portions here. We're cooking this for about 5 or 6 people here. A little splashy. Okay, next we are going in with onions. We're aiming to brown this tofu before we add a ton of stuff to it. Make sure we get all those delicious flavors in there. I'm on a medium-high temperature right now. And this thing goes to extremely high temperature, as we learned 5 minutes ago by billowing smoke everywhere. So we are hot on there. I am smoking. So we're gonna lower that. That is crazy. You can also use a smoked tofu. This stuff's great for just slicing and frying up and putting into sandwiches. Make sure you keep that moving. Okay, let's add those onions because the tofu has started to get a good browning on it. Since I added in some cold ingredients, I'm just gonna bump up the heat a bit. Add a bit more oil because I'm making a pretty big portion here. Next, we'll prep our mushrooms. So we're gonna put these about a similar size, so we're just gonna chop this up. Nothing needs to be too precise. We don't want too big of pieces, but it's all roughly the same here. Anything too big and too sharp, then it'll just rip open the lettuce. And if you don't feel comfortable in chopping while you cook, you can totally pre-prep this. I often do that when I'm making a cooking video, but when I'm just filming at home, I feel pretty comfortable just having the pan on and chopping, but it does take a bit of experience, so totally fine to pre-prep all your ingredients beforehand. Let's add in our carrots now. Okay, now our mushrooms. This is gonna add a rich, savory flavor here. I like to use a lot of mushrooms. And you can see, I always make big portions because I don't wanna just make one meal. I wanna make sure I have leftovers. And I'm having guests over tonight, so yeah, big portions. Nice, we'll prep our celery. Similar thing, similar size. Okay, the mushrooms have started to let the liquid out, so now we're gonna add in our celery. We got some good browning on that. And we can go ahead and add our ginger and garlic too. I put in the celery last because I want to make sure we still have some crispness there. The aromas on this are unreal right now. We haven't even added the sauces yet. Okay, now for our sauces. So I am going to make a little pool in the middle and let my chili fry a bit. So I'm going in about 2 to 3 tablespoons, depending on how hot you like it. That sambal is cooked down nicely. I'm also going to add in our peanut butter. So this is about ½ cup, maybe a tiny bit more than that, because I like the peanut butter flavor. And I'm gonna eyeball this because we can always add more, but we are going to about ½ cup of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons of mirin or another sweetener. I prefer mirin. And we'll add in our sesame oil last since it has a very low smoke point. Another common ingredient for this is hoisin sauce. I'm not a huge fan of hoisin, I just find it tastes a bit artificial, but some people like it. It goes really well in this dish. We'll just mix that all together and let our flavors marinate. That is nice and saucy, just how I like it. And we can add in our sesame oil, 1 to 2 tablespoons. This stuff's not cheap, and it's very powering. And that is our mixture pretty much right there. I'm gonna turn down the heat and then prep our lettuce. Okay, gonna give this a taste, see if it needs anything. Especially with Asian food, it's all about balance. You wanna have your savoriness, sweetness, spiciness, sour, bitter. It's damn perfect. I don't think I'd add anything to that. I think we're pretty good. We're gonna lower that heat and get our lettuce ready. If you find it could use a bit more salt, you wanna bring out that flavor, you can always add some more soy sauce. If you wanna make it a bit more sweet, add some mirin. If you wanna make it a bit more acidic, a bit more sour, then add some rice vinegar. All about that balance. Okay, so we are gonna use some iceberg lettuce. This stuff makes it really easy to wrap, and you can generally get away with just washing the outside ones. Yeah, look at that, that's a perfect bowl. You can also use butter lettuce, that works really well. But I find things like romaine, it's not as ideal. Let's go with this one. And we are going to add in our ingredients with this terrible serving spoon. And we're just gonna garnish with a bit of cilantro. And just like that, we are done. That is a perfect lettuce wrap. And you just eat it. Oh. Okay, let's give this a try. That is so delicious. I don't know why I don't make this more often. I'm gonna write this on the fridge as a staple. It's a bit of work, but look how much food I got. It is absolutely delicious. Well, I hope you like this. Thanks for watching. If it's your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. I mean, if you've been here lots, you should definitely subscribe. Hit that little alarm notification, then you'll get notified of new videos. And leave a comment, say hi, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any recipe suggestions or things you want to see more of, excuse me, let me know down in, oh, got one of those chili flakes. Oh boy, let me know down in the comments if you have any suggestions for recipes. Thanks for watching, bye guys.